Can you guys hear me now? Oh, I think we have audio. I think we got audio. Hey! Completely using different software, everybody. Oh my goodness, the software that we usually use is not working. But let me make sure. Let me make sure we're good to go on all the sides. I do not hear audio. Oh, I do not hear audio on the vertical side. Oh, there we go. We are good to go. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry we have missed this one. All right, let's see how we have the chat here. Oh, yeah, here we go. We're live from both. Thank you, Hogan. Yes, sorry we missed it. What a game tonight. What a game tonight. All right, let's see what we've got here in this inning. Benj grounded out to third. Benj grounded out to third. And Young grounded out to short. So 2 out here. Let's go to the third inning. Alvarez grounded out to third, yeah. Ewing struck out. Lindor homered. And then Bo Bichette lined out to right field. All right, we got the Mets at bats here. It's 7-2 Mets here in the bottom or top of the fourth inning. I'll get back to the chat here in a second, guys. Let me catch up. We're only on the YouTube side tonight. That's all I can get working right now. But we will figure the rest out at another time. I don't know why the other software is not working. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go bottom four at 7-2. All right, bottom of the third for the Braves. Olsen called out on strikes. Harris lined out to right field, or left field. Lined out to left. And Albies grounded out to Young. All right, so for the Braves in the bottom of the fourth inning, it'll be Dubon, Riley, and Jarvis. Dubon, Riley, and Jarvis. All right, we are in, everybody. Let's go. Sorry about that. I want the chat. Highlight. No, it's not putting it on screen. All right. Chat, no. Chat highlight. That's what I want. There we go. Sharon's here. What's up, Sharon? All right, let's make this look better here. No, I want that bigger. No. All right, there we go. All right, how is everybody doing on this Monday night? No swing, 1-2 the count here. Scott had a ton of pitches in that first inning. 30, almost 30 pitches in that first inning, but the Mets put up a 5 spot. And pop foul, 1-2 still. And honestly, this is no lie. I know it's a 7-2 game right now, Mets. But give me your guys' predictions on what you guys were actually thinking tonight. I honestly thought the Mets were going to win 4-3. And a ground ball to second. Semion's got it. Over to first. 1 away. Because the Mets, with a winning tonight, the Mets will win the season series against Atlanta, no matter what happens in the other 2 games. All right, there we go. Hogan says 9-3. Miss Gina said 9-6. Frank says 7-4. Oh, doing okay, Snowman. StreamYard wasn't working tonight, so I had to find another way to stream. Yikes. Now, the problem is with the way we're streaming now, we can't have guests on. Because the plan was to have District Nation call the game with me tonight. That was the plan. And foul ball. Sean says 8-2 with 7 Ks. Thank you, Sean. 8-2, 7 Ks. Stanley said 9-3. So we missed all the excitement. Bernard said 6-4. That one lined into right field, a 1-out single. Well, that's a tough weekend. That's Mrs. PAS's birthday weekend, so we're sure we'll be going out sometime that weekend. How are you thinking guests? How are you thinking guests without StreamYard, Snowman? Because I need to really find a way. Because come football season, we're going to need guests. DO1. Up high. 1-1. Like, just let me know how. Like, I mean, you don't have to describe how right now, but I got to come up with a way. Outside, 2-1. Yeah, Mark, what's up, Mark? Hey, stream is back. Let's go. Yes, we had to find a different way to stream. I am using a program called Meld Studio. Meld Studio. It's kind of like OBS, but different. The 3-1. Outside ball 4. Come on now. 7 and 8 hitters get up or get on. Daniel Berry's here saying, "What's up? What's up, Daniel Berry?" So I think District Nation is using OBS, where I am using Meld Studio, but I do not think Meld Studio has a way to bring a guest on as of yet. Let me see. Guests. Struck him out. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. 5 strikeouts for Scott. Ronnie's giving out milk and cookies. What's up, Ronnie? Gave you a like. Thank you so much. And a breaking ball, base hit in the right field. That'll score a run. Now 7-3. Runners on first and second with 2 out for Acuna. Yeah, Fitzy's part of the streaming software I use as well, and he couldn't go live tonight either. Make sure you guys are subbed up. I don't know what the likes are gonna be. I don't know what any of that's gonna be, but we're gonna hand out the other 5 free memberships tonight for the issue. So make sure you are subscribed. We'll do it. We'll do it after the top of the 5th inning. This way we're halfway through. Scott up to 73 pitches here, so way too high of a pitch count. You got to get this out here. Pop foul, 0-1. There. Love it. Highlight. Yeah, let's go. This software is already so much better. Look at that. I can put the emotes on the screen here. Thank you, Miss Gina. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. I think we might be using this from now on. The streams I have set up, I can just put my code in for that. Let's go. Outside, 2-2. Bernard says Mets need to keep putting up some runs because this Brave team's not going down without a fight. Agreed. And lined, base hit. That'll score another run. Another 2-out base hit. That'll bring up the time. The tying run coming to the plate here. Matt Olson. You got to get this out, man. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Pitch would have been close. That pitch was close to being inside. A light schedule tonight. Toronto has a 1-0 lead over Boston. Minnesota up 2-1 over Baltimore. The Phillies up 2-0 over the Cardinals. All of their games later on. The 0-1. And ripped foul, 0-2. Up high, 1-2. Man, Scott is not good with 2 outs. He went around, struck him out. That'll end the inning, but the Braves get back in it with a 2 spot. Olson struck out for the second time. We go to the top of the 5th. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for our Mets. Beatty, Polanco, and Alvarez. The problem is, Bernard, right now we don't have a long reliever. That is the issue right now. We don't have a long reliever. And we don't have Williams now either. He was placed on the IL. So we don't have a closer now. And we traded Weaver. Welcome in. Sorry I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome in. Saying hi. I wish I could make that. I want to make that a highlight. It's not letting me make. But how's everything coming across? Video's good? Sounds good? Well, everything is good. So far, so good. Thank you, Hogan and Raymond. All right, Beatty will lead it off here. Out in the outside corner, 0-1. Beatty hit the grand slam in the first. Oh, we're in the fifth inning here. I forgot the Mets batted around in the first. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Bernard says, excellent, loud and clear. Chris says, Mets can't win again. Bounce in the dirt, 3-1. The 3-1. And popped out to left. Dubon will make the catch, 1 away. Outside, 1-0 to Polanco. Polanco's 1 for 2. Outside, 2-0. Three and 0 to the count. Elder up to 100 pitches. In for a strike, 3-1. What's up, Roadrunner Steve? Oh, I'm liking this new software. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4, so a 1-out walk. Down low, 1-0. Yeah. We're in for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bernard says, let's go, Mets. They put up runs. We need to do the same. Yeah, I'd like to get a couple back. After they scored 2 in the first, the Mets responded with 1 in the second and 1 in the third. Let's get at least 1 here. Oh, double play. Nice backhand there. 4-6-3 double play. We go bottom 5. We're halfway through. 7-4 Mets. Once again, we had some issues here at the beginning of the night. So let's go. You guys all hanging out. So I want to reward some of the folks here tonight on the YouTube side. I would anything to have you heard call. I would anything to have heard you call that grand slam. I would give anything. Not at the time, because I was angry at the time. All right, once again, we are going bottom 5. Nope, wrong stream. Where are we at here? Oh, here we go. Roman says game over. Not your guy's fault. It all started yesterday, remember? We were fine for the power rankings and everything else started going haywire after that. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. And then we'll see who gets them. One, two, three, four, 5. Congrats to the new members. I believe that's all 10 for the month. Yep. So we will give out our 10 memberships again next month. Snap Debates TV got one. Love it. A bunch of names I don't know. The O2. And that's a base hit. Come on. It's a new pitcher here. Pontaro, the new pitcher here. I don't know how you don't let Scott come out for one more inning. Princess? Who you calling a princess? Congrats to the new members. Calling me a princess is a good way. Is a good way to lose your mod status. The 1-0. Down in the dirt, 2-0. Outside 3-0. Come on. Scott could have done this. Scott was only at 82 pitches. He could have come back out. Inside ball 4. So a leadoff single, but followed by a walk. A 4-pitch walk. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a bunt here from Dubon. No idea, Stanley. Fouled off 0-1. Nunez, maybe? Nunez can close. Maybe Senga or Jan? If it were up to me, Nunez would be my number one option. Ground ball a second. Semyon's got it. Flips to Lindor for one on the first. 4-6-3 double play. Runner moves to third. 2 out with a runner on third now for Austin Riley. Needed that. Toronto's up 2-0 over Boston, but Boston has runners on first and second and nobody out. That goes to the backstop. A run will score. My goodness, guys. It's now 7-5. It was 7-2. Yeah, who cares about the double play now when you throw the ball over the catcher's head to the backstop? Up high, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Swung on a miss, 3-2. Would have been ball 4. The 3-2 from Pintaro. Outside, ball 4. My goodness. I don't know. I don't know if Williams was hurt all year. They just put him on the IL tonight or today. Rudy says Pure Adrenaline Sports hates me. Pure Adrenaline Sports doesn't have time to hate anyone. 0-1 to Jarvis. I swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Bet down low, 1-2. Boston did not score. It's still 2-0 Toronto. Foul tipped, held on to by Alvarez. But the Braves get another one. We go to the 6th. It's now 7-5. For the Mets, back to the top of the order here. Oops. Thomas, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Bernard says, I gotta find a way to make that bigger. I don't know how to make that. I want to make the text bigger. How do I do that? There we go. There we go. That makes it look a little bit better when you guys are chatting it up. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Sutter, the new pitcher here. Suter or Sutter. I did not hear the pronunciation. Down low, 1-2. Once again, first time using this software, so I don't know how anything works. Called strike 3. You got to swing the bat, dude. 1 away. That'll bring up Lindor's 2 for 3. What's up, Mountain Man? How you be? Got off to a rough start tonight. We missed all the Mets runs because the software wasn't working. So we're only on the YouTube side. So I can figure out how to set this up. And for a strike, 1-1. Lindor hits one out to left. It'll hook foul. Mountain Man says just got back from a hiking trip. He caught a fish with his bare hands. And a ground ball is third. Riley's got it. 2 away. PA with the thumbs up. Thank you, PA. Appreciate that. Inside 1-0 to Bichette. Up and in. Oh, called a strike. Come on, Blue. 1-1 to count. Outside. 2-1. Bounce in the dirt. 3-1. Fouled straight back. 3-2. Bounce in the dirt. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk. We'll bring up Benj. Benj is 0 for 2 tonight with a walk and a run. Some other games later tonight: Texas and the Angels, Colorado and Arizona, Tampa Bay and the Athletics, Milwaukee and San Diego. That'll be some good baseball there. And Houston and San Francisco, and Kansas City and the Dodgers. In for a strike, 0-1. Pickoff throw, not in time. Oh, that one missed. And it's a strike, 0-2 the count. I caught a bear with my fish hand one time. What? What? 0-2 the count. And fouled it off. We'll do it again. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Gets away, but no advancement. And a little chopper foul. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. And ripped foul. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Outside. Oh, called strike 3. Benj is going to challenge. I don't know. This is close. And it's a ball. 3-2. 3-2 the count. The 3-2. Benj chops up foul. We'll do it again. Earth. I'm from Earth. The 3-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Welcome. The 3-2. And a ground ball is short. Jarvis on the backhand got him. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 6. Still 7-5 Mets. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Braves coming up. You're Korean? Are you from Korea? I live in Pennsylvania in the United States. I just wanted to hear that laugh. Yeah, you don't need to announce all the Korean players. Oh, I gotta change that. Uh-oh, there's a FanDuel video of Bryce Harper. I don't understand. I don't know what happened. Is Pintara going to get a second inning? I would not do that, but that looks like that. Nope, Nate Lavender will be the new pitcher. Lavender 2 games so far, 2 and a third innings. Has given up 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. All right, here we go. Murphy will lead it off here. Lavender will wind the deal. In for a strike, 0-1. I'll call the strike quickly ahead 0-2. Yeah, pitcher change, yeah. He went. I think he went. No swing, 1-2. Yeah, Nate Lavender. 1-2 to count. Pop foul. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. Back to the top of the lineup here with Baldwin, who's 2 for 3 tonight. It's almost 9:30 at night on Monday night. Swung on a miss. Lavender throwing strikes here. The 0-1. And fouled off down the left field side, 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Lavender struck out the first two batters he has faced. That'll bring up Ronald Acuna Jr., who's 1 for 3 tonight. An RBI single his last time. Up outside, 1-0. Up high, 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. Acuna's going to challenge. It's close. It's high, 3-0. The 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. Lavender will wind and deal. Outside, ball 4, so a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Olson. Olson's 1 Olson's 1 for 3 tonight. Down low, 1-0. Young's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself. We go to the 7th. Still 7-5 Mets. It'll be Young, Semien, and Beatty coming up. Once again, welcome in, everybody. Sorry we had the issues at the beginning of the night. But we got it figured out. All right. Oh, Boston got a run. Not sure how Boston got a run there. They're showing highlights. All right, top of the seventh, everybody. And first pitch swinging, pops it up behind the second base bag. Albies is there, one away. That'll bring up Semyon. In for a strike, 0-1. Swung on him and missed, 0-2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Chopped foul, 1-2 still. Daniel Duarte getting warmed up in the Met pen. And pulled foul down the third base side, still 1-2. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. Two away. Outside. Oh, called a strike, 0-1. This umpire is all over the place. And a chopper to short. Jarvis on the run, throws him out. A 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 7. Still 7-5 Mets. It'll be Michael Harris, Albies, and Dubon coming up for Atlanta. Let me see how this works here. All right. We will be right back with the rest of this one, everybody. No seventh inning stretch graphics or music. We'll get that figured out for next time. But we will be right back. All right, it's a leadoff double here as we start off the bottom of the seventh. Lavender's still the pitcher here. That's what I was thinking, Sharon, when I heard Mrs. Olson. Ooh, that's not good. Just all right, guys. You guys can hear me, right? Make sure I unmuted my mic. All right, I just got a text messages. I know he was gone for a while, but Jonathan's been back in the chat. He just texted me sorry that he hasn't been around. He's really sick right now, so Jonathan has been very sick. So let me just see. All right, Duarte, the new pitcher here. Miss Gina says prayers out to Jonathan, get better. Yeah. The 0-1. Pop foul 0-2. Oh, St. Louis got 2 runs. It was 3-0. It's now 3-2, bottom six. The 0-2. Duarte deals. Up high, 1-2. The 1-2. Pops foul. We'll do it again. And ripped foul. Still 1-2. I don't like when they start fouling off a ton of pitches here. Because they're on everything, that means. And they're looking for something. The pitch. Up high, 2-2. And that one lifted out to left center field. That's going to get in the gap. Oh no, Pache runs it down. One away. Wow. That's a big one. Put a circle around that. That keeps the runner at second, one away. What's up, Joe? And Dubon pops one up. Left center field. Pache's there. Two away. The runner's still at second base. It was called a ball. It looked like a strike to me. Alvarez challenged. And it's high. 1-0. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. The 2-0. And a ground ball is short. Lindor's got it. He'll fire at the first. Duarte comes in and gets the three batters out. We go to the eighth. Still 7-5. For the Mets, it'll be 8-9-1 in the eighth. Polanco, Alvarez, and Ewing coming up. Let's go, everybody. Mets still up 7-5. Once again, if the Mets hold on to win tonight, the Mets win the season series against the Braves. Not that it really matters much in a year that we're not going to make the playoffs, but Braves fans are going to talk a lot of crap. We can be, hey, yep, the Mets are horrible, and yet we beat you in the season series. But welcome in, everybody. We got the numbers jumped, so I welcome in. I wonder if one of the other games ended and I missed it. No, all the other games are still going on. Our numbers just took a jump. That's good. Probably because we're getting late into the game. Once again, congrats to the new channel members tonight. Sorry it took so long to get going live, but now we figured out a way to go with the software having issues. Atlanta could come back. Cool. Until the game's over, any team can come back. Come on, think. Want to know the count here? Swung on a miss. 1-1 to count. Up to 85.50 on the subscriber, or 95.50, excuse me. Bounced in the dirt, 2-1. The 2-1 to Polanco. Swung on a mass, 2-2. Polanco pops one up. Olsen, the first baseman in foul territory, will make the catch. 1 away. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. 2-1. And a ground ball. Base hit in the right field. Alvarez will stop at first. Back to the top of the lineup with Ewing, excuse me. Ewing's 1 for 4 tonight. Celebrating his birthday. Led off the game with a double and scored. I think the team that scores the most runs is going to win the game. I'm rooting for the Mets to be that team. In for a strike, 0-1. Swung on a mass, 0-2. The 0-2. And pops it up foul. The 0-2. Pickoff throw. They got him. I don't know what Alvarez is doing. You're not going to steal a base. Why are you... How do you get picked off? You're not paying attention to the baseball game. That's how you get picked off. Leading off of the bag by 3 feet. He's out. Why are the Mets challenging this? He's out. I think he's out. Gary thinks he's safe. Ronnie thinks he's out. He was called out. Runners out. And yet he's standing on first base smiling. Running back to the dugout with a big smile on his face. I'd take him out of the game the rest of the game. Called strike 3. And that works out to be a 1-2-3 inning because the Mets don't know how to play baseball after having a 7-2 lead. We go bottom 8. Good grief. Unbelievable, this team. So many lazy. So lazy. We're up to 101 people watching. We're at 50 likes. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up for us. We'll be back live for game 2 tomorrow night. Now that we have the software working. Oh, let me see if I can do that while we're live here. Can I figure out the other sides? Oh, I figured out Twitch as well. Let's go. Let's go. We're over on Twitch tonight now. Let's go. And now here we go. Now we have a problem with the pitch comp. Thank you, cool. Appreciate that. John F is here. What's up, John F? If I didn't say hello already. They're in the top of the 9th. Boston's still down a run. They have a runner on 3rd and 2 outs. The Phillies are now up 4-2. Down low, 1-0. Up high, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. And popped up. Foul territory. Young coming over. Alvarez. And he makes the catch. Nice catch by Alvarez, one away. No, that ball didn't hit the netting. Dom Smith is going to be the batter here. Former Met, Dom Smith. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Inside, ball 4. Baldwin, that'll bring up Baldwin. In for a strike, 0-1. Raymond says, come on, Duarte, get a double play here. Runner on first here, 1 out for Baldwin. Baldwin's 2 for 4 tonight. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Kodai Senga getting warmed up in the Met pen. And Baldwin laces one out to left. Pache on the run will make the catch, 2 away. That'll bring up Acuna. Acuna's 1 for 3 on the night with a walk, a single, and a strikeout and a fly out to right. We have a meeting at the mound here. Pitching coach is out. Toronto beat Boston. Boston losing the teams they should absolutely beat. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Ooh, called a strike. It looked a little high. No challenge from Acuna. 1-1. The 1-1. And that one laced out to center field. Ewing makes the catch. He didn't fully dive, but he ended up going to the ground, holds on. We go to the ninth at 7-5. It'll be Lindor, Bichette, and Bench coming up. Let's get an insurance run. Let's go. Let's go indeed. Once again, welcome in. We are going to the ninth inning with the Mets holding a slim 7-5 lead. Once again, the Mets win tonight. The Mets win the season series against the Braves. No matter what happens in the next two games. We got to start looking on where we want to redirect everybody tonight. See where we want to redirect you folks to. Sinbin's, I think, done. I think Sinbin's done. He was doing the Toronto game. Oh, Birdwatcher's live. Oh, Dr. Delay is live. That's where, yeah, Sinbin's just wrapping up. We're going to redirect over to Dr. Delay, who's doing Milwaukee and San Diego tonight. Thank you, everybody that hung out during the technical issues. This new software works pretty good. I think we're going to use this from now on. I just have to find a way if we need to bring guests on where we want to do that from. First pitch is in for a strike here. Victor Medeiros is the new pitcher. 9-run ninth, LFGM. Chopped foul, quickly ahead 0-2. But welcome in. We got two people watching over on the Twitch side tonight. Let's go. Now that I know how to get that added, I got to get Kick and Rumble added yet. Oh, and 2 to Lindor. And that one laced out to left field, and that'll be in for a base hit. Lindor stays at first. Lindor 3 for 5 tonight. All right, here's Bichette. Inside 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Oh, nice pitch. 2-2. Oh, he's going to challenge. No, it's a strike. Bad challenge. 2-2 the count. Two and two the count. Mets are out of challenges. And laced foul. Still 2-2. The 2-2. And popped it up. Foul. Olsen. And it'll go out of play. The 2-2. Outside. 3-2. Three and two the count here to Bichette. Lindor, the runner at first. The pitch. Inside ball 4. There we go. First two are on here. Here comes Benj. Benj is 0 for 3 tonight. Walked and scored in the first on the grand slam. It's a 2-run game here. Nobody out here. I take a look to see where the infield is playing, and I might drop a bunt. Unless if the infield is playing in, I'm not dropping a bunt. Benj up to 270 on the year, 13 homers, 47 runs batted in. Oh, and it gets away. Oh, did that hit him? Oh, yeah, it hit him in the leg. Bases loaded. That'll bring up Young, who's 2 for 4 tonight. Yeah, grand slam from Beatty in the first inning. What's up, Random? And swung on a mash toe and 1 to Young. Swinging for the fences here. I don't need a grand slam here, Young. I need a base hit. And Young flies one out to left center field. Lindor will tag. Harris makes the catch. The throw goes to third. And a sacrifice fly for Young. And it's 8-5 Mets. Young's second RBI tonight. That'll bring up Semien, who's 1 for 4. Frank says a base hit will open things up. Once again, we will redirect over to Dr. Delay tonight. That one popped up. Infield fly rule is called. 2 away. Now it would be Robert. Oh, Beatty came out of the game. My fault. Beatty came out of the game earlier. Luis Robert will be the pinch hitter here. Swung on a miss. No swing. 1-0. Hey, Paula, how are you? No worries. Don't worry. I was late too. The software was not working and fouled off 0-1 or 1-1. Excuse me. And we missed when we hopped in. When we hopped in, it was 7-2 Mets. It's now 8-5 Mets. Swung on a missed. 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Paul, who are these Mets? The 1-2. Up high. 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. The Mets had a run though. It's 8-5 going bottom 9. It's Olsen, Harris, and Albies coming up for the Braves. We'll see who the Mets bring in. They had a couple guys warming up. Boo. Frank, not good tonight, Frank. You got to step it up, bud. Once again, when we are done, well, I don't feel anyway now. He's been taken out of the game. I don't mind him being out there for defensive purposes. I'm just joking, Frank. The only final so far from tonight, Toronto beat Boston 2-1. We're up to 124 people watching. Welcome in, everybody. We're still climbing up towards that 10K subscriber number. We're at 9,551. We go live for every Mets game. We'll be back live tomorrow night for game 2 of this series. We'll double check here. I think it's Cousin Nolan on the mound tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. It is McLean versus Perez. It'll be a good matchup. Yeah, Nolan McLean tomorrow, yep. Robert Jr. stays in the game in center. Ewing in left, and Senga will pitch. Senga looking to get his first major league save. Olsen will lead it off. Last foul, 0-1. Let's go, Cousin Nolan tomorrow. Yup. Cousin Nolan tomorrow. The 0-1. Down in the dirt, 1-1. Let's see if I can make this, hide this a little bit. Oh, yeah. There we go. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Alvarez, we don't have many challenges. Dylan Klein just subbed. Welcome in, Dylan. Appreciate that. Yeah, on YouTube, it is free to subscribe. It's like hitting follow. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. The 2-2 from Senga. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Pulled foul. We'll do it again. We are up to 138 watching. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Let's go. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. Frank says, love that flying popcorn. He threw that change up. Fork ball. Change up. Fork ball. Down low. 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled off. 1-1. Mets 8 runs, 12 hits tonight. Even though they got shut out in that second game in Pittsburgh, the Mets still averaging over 7 runs a game since the trade deadline. The 1-1. Swung on and foul tipped. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Throwing that ghost fork. Miss Gina says, please, if you haven't already, smash the thumbs up and subscribe buttons. It is free. Up high, 1-0. Albies here. Albies was hit by a pitch and walked. Grounded out and flew out to left. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Hogan says, let's close this now. The 2-0 to Albies. Outside, 3-0. Cooper says, come on, Braves. Once again, Cousin Nolan on the mound tomorrow night at 7. We're back live for that one. There's a strike, 3-1. We'll see what other kind of cool gadgets this new software has. I'll finish setting up all the platforms as well. The 3-1. Up high, ball 4. So a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Dubon, who's 1 for 4 tonight. 6 walks for Met pitching. It's too many. Up high, 1-0. Come on, Senga. Runner goes down to second. That's defensive indifference because his run means absolutely nothing. Yo, Bam, what up? And that one hit out to right. Bench is there, and the ball game is over. Kodai Senga gets the save. The Mets win the season series against the Braves. Let's go. What a game. 8-5 Mets. We got Cousin Nolan on the mount tomorrow night. Yo, CH is here saying, hey guys, finish off the Braves. Nice, Senga. Let me see. I saw Bam was here. What'd Bam say? It was a pretty big message, right? Hey, PAS, just checking in from the Phillies game. They're up 6-2. Painter took a no-hitter into the 6th. Went 5 1/3, 2 earned, 3 hits, and 3 walks. Awesome stuff, everybody. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much. Once again, sorry for the technical issues at the beginning. Felix is here. What's up, Felix? Frank says it right here. Put it in the books. Let's go. Great win by this team. And they held on too, right? They had the big 7-2 lead. They held on. The Braves make it 7-5. The Mets get an extra run. Hold on to win 8-5. Win the season series against the Braves. Mets added to that, says CH. All right, everybody. We will redirect everybody over to Dr. Delay. He's got the Padres Brewers game tonight. Tell him PAS sent you over, and we will be back tomorrow night to bring you game 2 coverage here. So great stuff, everybody. Thanks again, everybody. My mods, Miss Gina, Frank, CH. Charles was here while we were having technical difficulties. So great stuff. Once again, thoughts and prayers to the people that we know who have not been here in a while. But especially Jonathan tonight, we found out is really sick. So make sure you guys are giving well wishes to everybody. Ben, thank you. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Monday nights. And we will be back live to do it again tomorrow. Once again, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to Dr. Delay. And we will see everybody next time.